knowledge-driven economy. Aligned with this vision, State of Assam has partnered with Geospatial World, an organization pursuing its vision advancing knowledge for sustainability to develop state-level space and geospatial industry development. And in that context, today we host Galaxy of Leaders here as a part of Space and Geospatial Leaders Conclave. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the inaugural session here at the Space and Geospatial Industry Leaders Conclave, can we give a big round of applause for our distinguished dignitaries and, most importantly, for ourselves? Well, thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to set the context for the afternoon and also to present the keynote address, may I please welcome on stage to present the welcome address which is due on behalf of the inaugural session today here at Advantage Assam 2.0, Sir Gyanendra Tripathi, sir. He is the IAS Principal Secretary to the Government of Assam, to kindly join us and render the welcome address.
Thank you, and very good afternoon to all of you. So today we have our Honorable Revenue Minister, Shri Keshab Mahanta, sir, and I welcome sir for this meeting. Our Honorable Transport Minister, Shri Jogen Mohan, sir, and he is in our midst. Professor and Dr. Srikant Sastry, sir, who is a very, very renowned geospecialist and rather a kind of transformative leader in the geospatial mission of the country. So welcome, Sastry, sir. And then we have our Surveyor General of India, in fact, a very glittering personality, our Hitesh Makwana, sir, and he is Surveyor General of India, who is in the foundation of making maps of the entire nation. So welcome to Surveyor General of India, Sri Hitesh Makwana, sir. My batchmate, Mr. Kunal Satyarthi, he is another person who is driving the land in a big way, and he is Joint Secretary in the Department of Land Resources, Government of India. I welcome Sri Kunal Satyarthi, who is there. Our dearest friend, Mr. Sanjay Kumar, in fact, but for him, this the whole thing would not have been possible. So he is the brain behind it. In fact, whenever we are talking about the hardware, so hardware can be many, but he is the software who has brought this particular whole paraphernalia onto this stage, and we all are here. Now I am turning to the audience. The people on the dais I have already introduced. Turning to the audience, and then first I would like to welcome the meritorious students. And when I use the word meritorious student, each of the student or the researcher who is sitting in this hall has come through a process, and by proving the merit, in fact all of them, they have taken a quiz, and in quiz they have performed well, and that is why they have been selected and they are here. Welcome to your prowess and welcome to your intellectual capability, welcome to your merit. So thank you to the students and researchers who are here. Then from different companies, in fact, the leaders whom we have called, who are really showing a lot of due diligence in mapping, in due diligence in capturing data and making it accurate and reproducible. So all kind of industry leaders who are here. We have startups who have come from different sources. In fact, one name I would like to take, that CivicDataLab, that is one kind of not-for-profit organization. They have been working with the IDS-DRR as well as with our surveying tools and helping us. So today, one of the platform which has been evolved with the IDS-DRR and this CivicDataLab, that also will be launched in this particular session. So I welcome all the experts, all the knowledge givers, knowledge makers, and I will not come between the real knowledge and the audience. So that is why I just conclude my welcome speech at this point. Thank you very much, and looking forward for a very, very intellectual and stimulating engagement. Thank you.
The 100th position holder, you may please collect your certificates soon after the session is over. Well now, ladies and gentlemen, moving on ahead with something very, very important and very special that we all have been waiting for, because it's the launch of the IDS-DRR platform. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have in the midst of us our Honorable Minister for Revenue, Disaster Management, Information Technology, Science, Technology and Climate Change Department, Sir Keshab Mahanta, sir, I kindly request you to please step forward. Along with sir, I would also request the CEO, ASDMA, and he's also the Principal Secretary to the Government of Assam, Shri Gyanendra Tripathi, sir, to kindly step forward. And we also have Shri Gaurav Godhwani, the co-founder and Executive Director of CivicDataLab, to kindly join us on stage. Keshab, sir, I kindly request you to please step forward and launch the most awaited platform, the platform of IDS-DRR. And I kindly request Mr. Godhwani to kindly hand over the remote, and I kindly request our Minister, sir, to please press the remote and launch the platform. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have some applauses to come in?
Disaster Management Authority's Intelligent Data Solution for Disaster Risk Reduction, IDS-DRR, supported by CivicDataLab, enables resilient and robust climate action. IDS-DRR brings together diverse high-value datasets to help identify and prioritize resource mobilization and other actions for mitigating the impact of climate change on the most vulnerable communities and geographies. It helps assess a flood risk score, which is calculated as a function of hazard, exposure, vulnerability, and government response. The platform leverages AI to transform this data into a monthly flood risk assessment for each district and revenue circle of Assam. The IDS-DRR platform enables authorities to undertake strategic resource mobilization for disaster risk reduction through the analytics dashboard, where officials can get an overview of flood risk levels at a glance through different sets of indicators. They can quickly identify districts at high risk for a selected month. Under the High Risk District section, users can explore detailed data sets that highlight contributing factors. Additionally, they can analyze data at a granular level of a revenue circle. It offers multiple visualization options, including bar charts and tables to correlate multiple data points. The datasets repository is an open access, all-in-one resource of 14 different types of flood-related datasets. Through the tenders dashboard, officials can analyze flood-related public procurement data across line departments, districts, and seasonality. This helps them understand resource distribution for both immediate relief and long-term resilience. CivicDataLab has worked closely with authorities to strengthen the adoption of data-driven practices in disaster risk reduction. We work at the intersection of data, tech, design, and social science research for enabling data-driven decision-making process and improving citizen engagement.
Well, thank you. Well, having to see this video, ladies and gentlemen, the platform indeed means very, very helpful, and it's very pragmatic. So thank you. I kindly request Mr. Godhwani to kindly take the center stage. I also request our Minister, Sir Keshab, sir, to please take the center stage. And Tripathi, sir, could you please join us in the center stage for a photo? Because everything that happens here is so special to us that we want to capture this and keep it very safe. Watch this moment. And we have a wonderful shutterbox to capture this and keep it as a memory. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Godhwani. You may please take your seat. Tripathi, sir, thank you very much. You may please take your seat. And now I request a special address, ladies and gentlemen, by our Honorable Minister of Revenue, Disaster Management, Information Technology, Science, Technology and Climate Change Departments, Keshab Mahanta, sir, kindly address the gathering.
Honorable Minister, Transport Corporation, Hills Area Development, Mr. Jogen Mohan, Shrikant Sastriji, Chairman of Geographical Data Promotion Development, Government of India, Shri Hitesh Kumar S. Makhwanaji, Survey General of India, Shri G.D. Tripathi, Principal Secretary, Revenue and Disaster Management, Government of Assam, Kunal Satrasiji, Joint Secretary, Government of India, Department of Land Resource, Shri Srinivasji, Joint Secretary, Government of India, Department of Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade, and Sanjay Kumar, CEO, Geospatial World, respected dignitaries, esteemed industry leaders, expert and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, warm good afternoon for all of you. It is my great pleasure to be present here at this important session on the Space and Geospatial Industry Leaders Conclave, organized as a part of Advantage Assam 2.0 Summit 2025. Today, we gather here with a shared vision, taking benefit of space and geospatial technology to unlock Assam's true potential and overcome the challenges that obstruct our progress. Despite its rich natural resources, fertile land, and vast water bodies, Assam faces a critical challenge with increasing frequency of disasters like flood, lightning, storm, and extreme heat wave like or earthquake, landslide, drought, etc. Accelerated by climate change and increasing number of extreme weather events. To mitigate it, these kinds of extreme events and face the adverse promptly, Assam State Disaster Management Authority has been working proactively towards mainstreaming disaster risk reduction and moving from disaster response towards building resilience and focusing on mitigation. In the recent years, SDMA has made commendable efforts in disaster preparedness and response, creating a robust network to trained youth volunteers in the state. Nowadays, artificial intelligence play an important role to mitigate the risks and disaster preparedness. In response part also, AI technology-based equipment helps identifying the risks which need to be cared of. In view of this, SDMA, in collaboration with CivicDataLab, has developed a intelligent data solution for disaster risk reduction. This open data platform is enable resilient and robust climate action. Intelligent data solution for disaster risk reduction data platform combines 14 different flood-related data sets from multiple sources like IMD, DRIMS, Bhuban, Assami Tender platform. This platform uses artificial intelligence to create comprehensive risk source and monthly flood risk reports for every district and the Revenue Circle of Assam. This will help our officials at the state and district level as well as the field officers to identify the prioritized intervention required to build long-term disaster resilience against the flood for the state of Assam. With launching of this IDS-DRR platform today, Revenue and Disaster Management Department, Government of Assam and SDEMA will be equipped with more artificial intelligence-based tools for handling disaster management, planning, and risk reduction. I would like to thank CivicDataLab for their collaboration and developing this IDS-DRR platform and look forward to future cooperation in many unexplored areas of disaster risk reduction in the state. I welcome panelists, experts, and entrepreneurs in the geospatial field participating in this important session. Your valuable ideas, guidance, and cooperation will continue to encourage us in the coming days. Once again, I thank all of you